This is it. The final curtain of the final act of Puppeteer.
Picture of Earth and Moon hanging in the balance. Castle Black.
So let's see. We finally got to the Sun President. He wasn't any help. We finally freed the Moon Goddess. She sadly wasn't any help. So, guess it's up to us.
Yep. Well, we are the well. Kutaro.
Oh, thank God! I've been locked in this theatre for 3 months.
Well, Kutaro is the hero, so it makes sense that he would be the one to defeat the Moonbear King.
I guess.
Ah, fate. As the forces of light and darkness said, Marco, what could the
Oh, hey,
moon
Kingdom
say
Hearts.
but Polo? The fire struck
I
Okay.
don't want any
the
mints.
shimmering castle Waxwayne and the shadowy castle Grizzlestein had reached a healthy bond.
So,
Hero and tyrant would soon have
how
their
can our
final
little
shot.
Kutaro defeat her?
Were not
With the help of his
just
friends
one
too,
voice
of
made.
course.
Of course, my friends are in power, I
Wait.
guess.
And the sun
So what, is he going to...
We're going.
Is he gonna
Well,
crash?
you'll see, Joe. Hold on.
Oh, I know, he's gonna castrate him to prevent him from having...
Poor Bear King.
Losers.
weren't the only ones who had refused to give up on the white.
There you go. It's a war between the two castles.
Of course.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Fire everything!
Wait, what cannons does this castle have?
Well, Jova, maybe Fawful did some tinkering on this one too.
Maybe.
Faster! Put your back in it!
Poor Yin Yang.
Well, hey, at least he's doing something useful, I guess. Oh, there we go.
Need of her able seamen.
Oh, God, the irony.
Thanks to Kutaro, the white
Again,
castle had
the woman he's in love with is the woman who cursed him. Also, poor guy is... Oh yeah, he got injured last part by something.
I swear that the feel of that castle is familiar.
Kutaro, me lad! Why haven't you stormed the enemy vessel?
You're the pirate.
Hey, he was talking to me.
Since you're obviously not gonna.
Handsomely
Well, that cannon seems a little low on ammo.
Oh,
Fire!
There we go.
there we go. Well, at least Kutaro doesn't get to
Oh.
be launched with the cannon.
I actually thought he was gonna launch us out of it. Huh.
I guess we're not operating on Monkey Island logic.
Just be careful not to accidentally hit us. And oh, that was actually a pretty short trip across.
I guess the two castles are closer than we thought.
It's a matter of perspective.
Careful,
Really?
You don't want to be a pancake.
Those
I
are
like
looking more
pancakes.
jagged. Wouldn't it actually crush you into a waffle more likely?
Probably. Maybe Picarina doesn't know what the waffles are.
Oh god, what kind of existence is that, not knowing what waffles
She
are?
should,
Well,
she should watch, maybe she should watch Teen Titans Go. She'll know what waffles are by
Well,
No, please.
remember,
The original
Jova.
Teen Titans did waffles better, thank you very much.
Yes, Pedro?
Well, remember, Jova. She's the princess of the sun. She's never been to Earth, as we saw in the storybook involving her
And
shining.
how does she know what pancakes are but not what waffles are?
Maybe there's pancakes in the sun, but there's not waffles. I don't know.
You're not gonna space Hulu your way out of this.
To which sun do you want to wake up tomorrow? One without pancakes or one that does smell like breakfast?
Yeah, I wasn't always the biggest on breakfast.
Well, maybe I'll be able to super slam if them bloody things aren't in the way there.
It's always the big red button.
Do that.
There we go. Moving on.
Off we go, braving the dark castle on the darkest side of the moon. And wait, what's Mario doing over there in the rabbit area?
The further into the black castle they wandered, the bigger the gear.
Mario the Puppeteer, sorry.
That would be an interesting crossover.
I think Waluigi would actually make a better puppeteer, wouldn't it?
Wang!
Well, that would imply that he actually exists outside side games.
That's harsh, Jova.
Too soon, Jova. Too soon.
It's the one bikini keeping him from getting into Smash.
Alright, let's see if she can do anything
Now call
about it.
Daisy's in Smash.
Because
Oh,
she's in a
there you go.
mainline game.
There you go.
Also,
Wow.
easy to...
Actually, she's technically in 2. Because yes,
Also-
they actually counted Super Mario Run as a mainline game, but yeah, Super Mario Land as well.
Also, Dweeb's easier to make because she's an echo.
Right?
Jeez,
Yeah.
these cogs get bigger and bigger.
I'm sensing something YouTube-like about those buttons.
Yeah.
But I've never seen the play button
Oh.
in reverse.
Oh!
Fuck. Alright, let's try that again.
Well, I see we went Spider-Man Turn Off in the Dark there for a bit.
Jova, if this was Spider-Man Turn Off for Dark, they'd be constantly falling over and injuring themselves.
Did you
that's
not
what's
just
happening
see
to
what happened to
Kutaro.
Kutaro getting crushed between those gears?
I mean, injuring themselves, not dying.
Oh, well, he didn't die. He just had to reform himself. Painfully! Snip, snip, snip.
There we
Kind
go.
of wish I
Yay.
came over to the West End.
Oh, yeah, you know, I mean, I think you guys will like Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. It's one of the most absolutely expensive Broadway shows ever, but it's fun to watch.
Maybe that's why it's not on the West End. It's
Yeah, Broadway
expensive.
shows are already
Ooh.
expensive enough as it is.
Okay, now what?
We're
Oh no,
back.
now he's getting launched.
But why? We were there! We made it over into there! Why do we have to do this? Oh!
What a tall building.
Oh! Oh, my posterior!
Or Kutaro.
Quit whining.
There we go.
Hero's work really is never easy.
You know, you get to go on the side.
Yay.
Right down to my death!
But hey, you'll have fun.
It's hot!
Well,
So
well,
what?
at least I got
You've been near the sun.
well,
Correction, I was
Batman-
inside the
If
sun.
Batman could do it, so can Kutaro.
well, at least we got back. Oh crap!
Are those grubs hanging there? Correction. Ex-grubs?
Yes.
Why, you want to eat them toasted?
There we go. We got a cast.
Thanks, Big Karina. There, I got her name right. That's the last Kurt.
Wait, you got her name wrong before? Whoa!
Yeah, or either I forgot her name, or I just called her Pika.
Of course.
And narrowly avoided a messy
Oh, Siri, Detective Pikachu's coming out.
Now this video is dated. Good job.
Well, Pedro, we've been locked in a theatre for 3 months. I think I might have missed the premiere.
Did you see it, Weaves? It's a visual representation, the fact that Kutaro is locked into his puppet form until he can free everyone else is a representation of the viewer being locked in the theater until the play ends.
My eyes were nearly gouged away by fire.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo! Oh, I was nearly blinded, man.
You're the
You're
hero.
being newly blinded. Please scatter, audience, because there's lasers!
Laser. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
My head.
Will someone give me a hand? Or rather a head, thank you.
But you've got hands.
It's a figure of speech.
You're holding the scissors.
That too.
Besides, you could, I don't know, put the scissors in your eyes.
So let's see, mystical magical swords.
Why?
So let's
Because,
see.
because,
Yeah,
I mean, hey, there'd be a perfect storage space.
you kids with your scissor blades. Back in my days, the magical swords were actually magical keys that you could use as swords.
I am roasting.
They're overrated.
God forbid those keys opened any actual doors.
I remember when there was actually only one keyblade out there. Only one.
And also one legendary Super Saiyan Jova. Everyone is being through there.
Let's see. So first keyblades, then magical
Power-
scissor blades. So what's next? Office supply blades.
Power escalation is a common thing in shonen.
Yeah.
Well, Jova, I've seen
Oh,
Hitler
jeez.
I've seen Hitler parodies where he used a pencil to blow up various world landmarks.
Yes, but I'm wondering
His
what about the
furnace
next
is quite
mystical magical sword.
Big.
They spared no expense. Well, at least when it comes to safety.
Thanks, Picarina. We've already been doing that 2 times already.
Jova, I can't feel my eyebrows.
Okay, fair enough. I guess they did spare quite a bit of expense when it came to safety.
There you go, that should do it.
My spine is most likely fused with my rib cage.
Well, keep at it and you'll become a Spider-Man
Leaves,
villain.
that's what's supposed to happen.
No, even more so.
Oh
Leave
shit!
the biology to. Oh Jesus!
Shit!
It's all attached to it.
Oh no.
Oh, someone watched Howl's Moving Castle.
That
Well,
too.
we have seen that thing can move before. Oh no, please, not again! Not again! Please, I don't have enough to go for it again!
Kutaro,
Oh, what the heck?
Kutaro can't just catch a break.
You know, he should really do one of this Heroes Academia Anonymous things with Spider-Man when it comes to superheroes who really deserve more than they get.
Or they could,
Oh.
or he could just go to a Hero Academy I've heard about
Oh,
in
no.
Tokyo.
Oh no, 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 no! Oh, thank God.
Why don't you just go to this new Hero Academy I've heard about in Tokyo? I'm sure they'll help you out.
It depends. They may be rebuilding from this attack by this, all-for-one guy.
They'll be.
Oh, you need oh, there's a grub head. Yeah, I think you obtained it right near the beginning.
Or failing that, you could go to this new mechanical island they built.
Gio, how is that going by?
I don't know.
I've seen the movie. Okay, the security's crap, but yeah.
Well, that's to be expected of these ever so
geez.
wonderful, precious schools that are supposedly safe.
Yeah, I mean, I was oh yeah, I managed to go onto Ofcom's website. Ofcom basically not Ofcom, sorry, Ofsted. Basically, they're the lot that looks after schools, and I read their report on Hogwarts.
Oh, what did they think?
Yeah, I think Kutaro can jump on those.
There's only one sentence. a trusted teacher let a troll in. F.
Oh, so it's
Wait.
like that episode of Hilda.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a miracle they're still open.
You know,
Because they-
Hogwarts really needs to learn how
because
to
they
do some
decided-
better online PR.
What's up with British?
They just-
What's up with British-made works about teachers letting trolls enter schools? First Harry
because they
Potter,
decided
now
to,
Hilda.
because they've taken Ofsted's recommendations into account and had a screening process for all future Defense Against the Dark Arts teachers. You must not be either having an evil Dark Lord on the back of your head, nor a werewolf, nor a fraud, nor a guy pretending to be someone using a weird potion, nor an evil Hitler female version of Hitler.
Not a hack writer who hates her own creation.
Or
Not a secret operative who killed the previous headmaster.
or a bland guy who's only
Another
defined a
one.
character. Or a bland guy who's only defined a character trait is saying Merlin's beard a lot.
Merlin's beard, that was weird.
Alright, so hopefully
Yeah, I
these ones
like
will
Jim
do it.
Broadbent, but yeah.
It's Harry Potter 6. Was anything good out of that?
There were a couple of things I would argue. It wasn't entirely terrible.
Some of the acting.
I mean, there were some good jokes as well, and like I said, I did enjoy the backstory, the flashbacks telling the backstory of Voldemort.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah, those were
can
neat.
these finally stop the castle?
That's sadly not enough to salvage 6. Especially since 7 even has some of those flashbacks. Well, that's mostly the
Castle
book.
was just a sneeze away from a massive explosion.
Wanna bet?
I'm going to make it.
Okay, Monstro, get in here and sneeze. Oh, wait, no, that's right, we left him down on Earth, dang it. Or wait, no, hold on, he should be flying through the cosmos, as Kingdom Hearts established. Where is he?
There's a concept to Jova as the space whale.
Yeah. Monster is a space whale now.
I like when he's a boss fight.
Jova, swimming around the seas, that's so 1940s. I mean, come on.
The Black Castle
Alright,
finally screeched to a halt. Its ramparts ruptured and baileys blazed, and the victor's cheering echoed through
Jeez!
its dying hall.
But hold on! The Moon Bear King is still in there! We have to finish him off or the children will never get their souls back.
I think a burning castle will finish him off, Picarina.
So you destroyed my castle. Big deal. Who needs a castle when I have
Someone's a
already
sword loser.
invincible?
Actually, he seems to be taking the loss of his castle rather
You
well.
are in no position.
Ever heard of a tale of the fox and the grapes, Jova?
true.
And what does that achieve? It won't fill the emptiness in your heart. You have no friends.
I'm
you
pretty
trust,
sure he
no
doesn't
family
care.
to love, no subjects
Yeah, I
who
mean,
love
they
you
went through
back.
all that effort
You're
to free
still
you
just
when you
a
still got
lonely
trapped
little
again.
boy you've always been.
Kind of makes your
Power
arc a bit
changes
pointless,
nothing.
but
I don't need
Still waiting.
my subjects and soldiers, and the people of the moon and the children of the earth serve just
is
one
the actor
purpose.
drunk?
Moonbear King, you do know that a lot of your generals are dead, right?
I think he's finally lost it. I think he's totally off his rocker.
Oh jeez.
Even now, the actor's drunk.
Now, Kutaro had done a lot of growing up during his journey, but the tyrant had just one-upped him in a big way. And unfortunately,
How do you get so
it is
big, dang
mathematically
it?
proven that nastiness is directly
Remember the power of the
proportional
children's
to
souls
the
from the
body.
earth.
Oh, there we go. Nastiness.
All right,
that's it.
boss battle.
Once again, the moon bear
Oh
king
my.
loomed before our hero.
Oh, never mind. That's his belly button. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll devour the whole moon, if that's what it takes to get rid of you
Oh.
worms.
I
There we go.
distinctly tell that there may
Just
be a
make him
problem with
step
that.
on something sharp.
Well, it's a bomb, but sure, that works too. Fuck. That's-
Gotcha!
There we go.
Oh,
Maybe you should look at what you're stepping on, mate.
I think it's a bit too big.
it's like your mother always told you, man. Put a toe out of line and you'll be in trouble.
Ooh, it clipped his toenails.
It's like King K. Rool in Donkey Kong 64.
My claws!
Oh, what's left of him?
Ooh.
He's the
Alright.
bad guy. I feel sorry for him.
All right, let's.
Also, Picarina sounded really kind of.
Ow.
Remember, he's technically a plushie. So let's cut him open.
He's a bit
Dun,
purple.
dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun. Do, 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 do.
Snip, snip, snip.
We're not gonna have a sad victory fanfare though. We're gonna have a traditional one. So
Snip, snip.
Well,
mean, I'm
yeah, it's
I'm
pretty obvious
sure
we're
in
the
this-
good guys.
I'm pretty sure in this occasion we are the good guys.
no, don't you see, Tail? That's exactly it. The final twist is gonna be that turns out you were the bad guy all along. Don't you see?
Of
That
course.
would make no sense whatsoever. That I would
There you
have
go.
to take these writings as
Oh,
whoa.
it's like Oogie Boogie.
Oh! Wow, we just cut off his lower bits.
I'm still the lord of all the universe.
So yeah, and he doesn't. So yeah.
Dude, you've got no family jewels left. Your reign pretty
Stand
much
down, now stand down, worthy adversary.
ends. Seriously, your lineage is pretty much dead. What more do you have as a king?
What do you mean a scratch? Your legs are gone.
Come on, you pansy.
No, my head.
I
Oh,
know what you're thinking, but it won't work.
Actually,
sure.
pretty sure it will.
You haven't even tried to guess what I'm thinking. For all you know, I might be thinking about Freddo bars.
Fuck.
And how expensive they are these days.
30 for like 30p now.
Oh god. Stop
Oh,
assaulting me
whoa.
with your royal balls.
So many balls.
I'm old
Not
enough
just
to
balls,
remember
3D
when
balls.
Oh, yeah, I was old enough to remember they were 20p.
Sorry, dude, you're a bit too big for a smash.
Jeez.
capitalism ruined our photos.
Yeah, so that's all right. I preferred. I'll get a Yorkie bar.
All right.
All
More
right.
expensive, but they're bigger.
Here we go.
Here we go.
That must have hurt.
We'll even cut
So
away
many
all the buttons.
buttons.
Well, he's a plush. Well, he's technically a teddy bear. So
True, but I guess you need to be patched a lot.
He really is like Oogie Boogie.
Reminds me of.
well,
of
it's
Oogie's
abundantly
Revenge
it's
for the PS2.
it's abundantly obvious that Tim Burton was the primary inspiration for this.
Here we go.
Wouldn't surprise me. The British seem to really love Tim Burton. He's like in
quote-unquote all-powerful tyrant was getting taken apart at the seams by Calibris. Soul after soul slipped out of his stuffed carcass.
That's it! Keep it up!
Look at all those souls.
Picarina, I swear you're sounding more bloodthirsty than the villain.
She has been through this entire journey, and I
She's
don't
like-
approve.
Yeah, I was
She's
gonna
like-
say there have been several occasions.
She's like Haru out of Persona
Ooh.
5.
He's
Oh.
actually putting the chosen to use.
She's like Haru out of Persona 5. Usually very sweet, but she can also sound rather violent. Nice.
Yeah.
I
violent
wonder
sounding.
what Putterer is supposed to do here.
Like she takes pleasure in the pain of her opponents.
That's
She
the
gets
thing
her-
about Maya and Ace Attorney.
Oh, of
as well.
course.
It's like she legitimately hasn't killed anyone, but her dialogue seems to suggest that she has great potential to do so.
I get the thing, well, yeah, I get the thing Picarina gets her fiery temper from her father. A little hot for you to handle. Dude,
Whoa,
you're
whoa.
nothing but a whoa!
Kutaro, you gotta be careful! The red ones are so hot!
Well,
I've
thanks.
been near the sun and I've been fine.
Alright.
Harry!
Here we
And now
go.
for
Here
the
we go again.
thrust.
Yeah, cut his arm off.
Oh,
There we go.
Granted, this isn't as weirdly bloodthirsty as when the Power Rangers just killed Rita and her
Oh.
accomplices in the ending of the Mega Drive Power Rangers game.
And hold on.
Well, I can't say I'm particularly fond of you either, bud.
Victory is mine.
Is it
Unless
though?
he's gonna try and
are you ready
attack.
to give up?
Look,
Just quit
look,
while you still have a head attack.
look, you stupid bastard! You don't have no arms left.
He hardly looked like a king at all now.
Did he really look like that much of a king in the first place?
Well, he had a
Oh,
crown. Also, we just lit his throat.
Ugh.
Really? So you finally give
there you
up?
go.
Been
What?
us
You what?
Slicing up a bag.
Oh no, it's still going.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? Yeah, the Moon Bear King is a loony.
For God's sakes, quit while you are ahead.
No, my head.
His nose is literally the YouTube play button, but purple.
Jesus, talk about being desperate.
Cut his ear off.
Actually, no, you're supposed to, yeah, I think.
No, no,
bounce
no,
back.
no, 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 no.
Ah.
We're not gonna give him the Van Gogh treatment. Even though he is
pronounced
just as crazy.
I always heard it pronounced Van Gogh.
No, it's Van Gogh.
Tia, you're the Italian. How's it pronounced?
My country says Van Gogh without the H at the end.
So Van Gogh. Wait, Van Gogh.
No, yeah, we still keep the A. Hey, remember, Jove, I think I forgot
It's
which
because
was
for the most part, Jova, in
it's the
Europe,
Dutch pronunciation, I think.
yeah, for the most part,
Oh, I
Jova,
know,
in
I know,
Europe,
I know.
for the most part in European languages, the O is always pronounced O, always with a strong. It's never the O that English users usually do.
I love how out of all the mystical warriors whose thing we're using, it's the wrestlers that we kind of use the most when you get down to it.
It's mostly because all these opponents that we're fighting have been huge, so we need some kind of super move.
It also gives
and
us
now
the
you'll
verticality.
lose your nose as well.
Oh,
Now you won't even be able to smell.
this play is so brutal.
I wanted to stop it, but you wanted to continue it? Now I'm gonna finish it.
I can't talk properly.
So
I don't think you have to worry about that.
now what?
And there you go.
Oh.
He's returned to his normal size.
Hey, his nose grew back.
Everything came back, thank God.
Okay, Karina, stop.
Jesus
All right.
Christ,
Calm
Picarina.
down.
So murdery.
It's fair. It sounds like you're the villain.
Well,
Is that the final plot?
well, Dwebs, to be fair, she's not the one who stole all of the Earth's children's souls.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's sounding like she'd be pretty
I mean,
close.
if a sequel gets made, I can place my bets on who's the villain. Ooh.
It's
See,
no
Mr.
use.
See, Mr. Bear King, the problem was that you kidnapped
That was
me.
Operation Bashosin, Kutaro.
He's attacking me with a guitar now.
This isn't Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Oh,
I don't like you.
That wasn't it either.
sure.
Well, what the heck did you want? I hope it was worth it.
Silence! All I wanted. All I wanted.
Oh
All I
boy.
wanted for Christmas was you.
Well, you should have waited until Christmas.
Was it?
You didn't you?
Why don't you give me my head back?
Ooh. So. Alright, there you go.
Oh, I'm so glad you're safe.
Thank you, Kutaro. You were very brave.
Ahoy! Where be me fair as
About that,
Poor
Captain.
guy.
here, Romeo?
The Mule
Oh.
Witch, Esma Potts, is really the Mule Goddess. Didn't we go over this?
Yeah.
No, you mangy feline, we didn't.
Well, it's your fault for not asking.
My memories.
Yeah, you didn't ask, so.
And I was transformed. Captain
Oh,
Gap, I shall never forget your.
So maybe you can remove that curse.
Often meet Timber, the one perfect beauty in this hideous world.
oh yeah. Thank goodness we read his backstory thing.
All be darkness.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's why the game calls your attention to the books. So you'll read it.
Hello.
There you go. So that's how you used to look like.
what?
What are you doing?
Don't worry, Jova. According to the schedule here, after the end of the play, there's an extra after credits picture book that might
I
explain
imagine so.
that might explain this. Yeah, Dweb. See, here's the thing about this play. Yeah,
By the power of French.
here's the thing about this puppet show, Dwebs. It doesn't have an after credits scene. It has an after credits picture book.
Oh,
What just happened?
he crushed the Kutaro's original head.
The villain got defeated, and the Moonstone is back.
Little
But my
bear,
head,
that
my
power
original
is too
head.
much for you. Give it back.
Without this, I'm nothing. I'd just be me. Would you still be my friend? Pals to the bitter end.
Of course.
Kutaro.
After
So the two moonstones were
Can I have a replacement head? No, I don't think dinosaurs are good look.
So let me get this straight. The big bad villain of this was Kutaro's teddy bear.
And there you go. Big Karina is once again shining beauty.
Don't fret, one little head. You have grown to 100 times the boy you used to be. So big is your soul that your old head would hardly.
But I liked my old head.
Kutaro, how will we stay friends if you're going far?
But don't you see, little bear?
Little bear. You have a friendship.
I'm curious. How
We'll
did
all,
Kutaro...
as long as we remember each other, we'll always be together.
Always
Oh.
tight.
So how did Kutaro's teddy bear end up on the moon?
Don't worry, Jova. That's what the picture book is for.
Even the goddess.
Of course.
Really?
Now can I go
I must
home?
remain impartial.
I suppose she'd rather consort with stuffed animals in her magic castle. Poor thing.
I heard that.
And so Kutaro's journey to save the moon came to a grand and joyous conclusion.
Yeah! Come back to me, Esma Potts.
Oh, sorry, Captain. Show's over. Get off the stage.
Stop standing in front of me. You're getting
guess
too
not.
close.
I guess not everyone can have a happy ending.
Most of the parties
Yeah.
concerned.
Captain Gaff.
Yay!
So curtain call time?
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. It's time for Kutaro to return to Earth.
Yes, I need to go home and... Oh, wait, he got his head back.
You'll see.
Okay.
We're about to see it actually, Joe. So we'll...
No, that's his head right there.
I know. You'll see right now. There it is.
Oh, it's like a bonus level. There we go.
Found head, Kutaro.
My head! But how?
It was inside the Moon Bear King, probably.
But he crushed it.
Well, whatever. You got it back, right? Just stop complaining.
Here we go.
Alright, here we go. Back to Earth.
Of course, we're gonna do that kind of ending.
Oh, with all the generals.
Wait, they're alive? Huh, keen.
It's more so a curtain call, like you said.
Ah, yeah, okay. Take a bow, of course. So now that you think about it, all those guys got corrupted by crystals and died because a teddy bear was lonely.
Just wanted a friend, yeah. You'll see in the picture book, yeah.
Well, I guess at least 2 of them survived, technically. And hopefully they'll be able to work on their marriage better.
So Yin Yang, you want to follow me to Earth or whatever? I mean...
It's just making sure Kutaro doesn't fall into space.
I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna take a while, so
Driving in midair.
this is gonna take a while, so Dwiz, why don't you start reciting your review of the play?
If I give it quickly, can they unlock the door so I can go home?
Alright, is that... Alright, so you're giving it a 4 stars out of 4?
I'd say 3 and 3.25 stars out of 4.
Alright, good.
You just have to be difficult.
Alright, could you elaborate?
I was nearly burned alive!
Alright, now can we discuss the actual story of the play?
Okay,
Maybe if the sun stops staring creepily at us.
Although, it's amazing that this play was so good, I only deducted 0.75 off the score for nearly burning me alive. Normally that would take quite a bit more off, but anyway. Yeah, the play itself was really rather good. I mean, there were a couple of things that were a bit odd, especially the ending where, oh no, my head's been squashed, oh, I got it back. Yay. But yeah, all in all, this is a very enjoyable performance. I'd enjoy it more if A, I wasn't nearly roasted in my seat, and B, they didn't lock the door so that we don't have to watch it against our will. Now please open the door and let me out!
Don't worry, Dwiz, the doors will open after the final picture book. Just, you've not up until this point, you can hang on a bit more, right? Anyway...
My parents haven't seen me in months!
I'm sure they don't mind.
Well, Dwibs, you were supposed to use the intermissions to call them and, update them on the situation.
They confiscated our phones!
Well,
really? Why don't I still have mine?
No, not really. Not really. I still have mine. All G told us was to keep them silent.
Finally, I can finally go back home, play my PlayStation, my Nintendo Switch, and hold on just a little bit more.
Of course, Kutaro lives in Japan.
Wait, hold on.
It's called
Kutaro. Yeah, true, that's Japan.
Fin. Because it's a Japanese game, and Japanese developers for some reason love to spell fin in Spanish. I don't
Actually,
understand.
that's French.
Yeah, French, whatever, you're right, sorry.
Yeah, I always keep thinking that's a typo and I forgot the ish part. Alright, guys.
I think, Pedro, it's because the Lumiere brothers invented the cinematography, so...
Alright, guys, can you give your final thoughts, please? I want to go home.
Hold on, Dwiz. The credits have been added to Act 7. Lots of hard-working folks helped make Puppeteer, and now you can pretend to care about them anytime you like.
I'm offended, sir. I legitimately care about
props for honesty.
them all.
Well, I forgot their names
People
already.
do care
So.
about that stuff.
All right. It reminds me of how Snap. We actually get to the description of the credits here. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the perilous journey of a boy named Kutaro. Now meet the merry manufacturers of the magical theater's mayhem. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Okay, alright, I'll give you a round of applause if you let me out of here.
But let's check our heads.
I mean, might as well. Did
Can
we
you
see
get them all?
what?
No.
Yeah, well, we
There's
see what Kutaro
there's a
actually
lot
does.
of heads that are very time consuming to get. Kutaro, the lucky boy chosen from the thousands of hopefuls to play the hero of this story. Audiences love his wire stunts and knack for action. However, his wooden acting abilities nearly killed the production. All his dialogue had to be cut, and his face cleverly hidden behind other heads. There you go, Dibs. That's why he lost his head and he doesn't have any lines.
Poor bastard.
Because he's a shit actor.
There you go.
That's kind of disproportionate.
I guess he was casted because he was like the son of one of the producers.
I haven't really liked most of Jai Courtney's acting performances in films, but even I wouldn't wish that on the guy.
Yeah.
Alright, like I said, we have one more after credits picture book. So let's see exactly what is up with that. The little bear that could.
Aww.
Alright, G, read us one last story.
The little bear that could. Once upon a time, a small and lovable bear lived on the moon. The moon goddess called him Little Bear and loved him very much.
So the generals were her kids of sorts.
Yeah, 12 animals were all friends of his, yeah.
And they were all very happy.
But
The goddess said to him, Little Bear, you can play anywhere you want, with anything you like.
But don't go to the dark place.
Yeah, if you've seen the Bluebeard guy fairy tale, you probably know where this is going.
This is a tale as old as mankind itself. It's the whole don't touch the apple.
It's like a little Nemo. By the way, Nemo, you're not supposed to open that door. By the way, here's the key to the door. Okay, bye.
The goddess certainly thinks you are very special.
Just please don't do anything that will doom a lot of people and cause the deaths of innocents.
And she loves me right back.
wait, did you say something?
Hold on, listen.
Sputtered Yin Yang as he cleared a hairball from her throat. Does she now? Then why won't
Oh, you bastard!
So this is all your fault.
So that's why you feel so
secret
guilty.
villain behind everyone, and nobody knew.
You know what, Shiroi? Never mind. He deserves to lose all those lives.
So I'm sorry. Like with this metaphor going on, does that mean that the Yin Yang is Satan?
Let me guess. He did it.
He did nothing wrong.
Let me guess. He did it because he was bored, wasn't he?
Basically, he was saying, "Look, if the moon goddess loves you so much, then why doesn't she let you touch it?" And he touches it.
It's a clear Genesis parallel.
within him. The goddess has deceived us. The
goddess
has enslaved us. This is no paradise. It's a cage. And no better.
Wow, this is like Adam and Eve. It reveals the truth.
She's just a witch.
Wait,
The
so
witch! Burn the witch!
Bear told all of his friends what he had learned.
Huh.
Just a slab of bacon, a ham sandwich in her grand lunchbox. You've been cock-a-doodle-doodled, but are you too chicken to fight back? You make it rain, but haven't you ever wanted to make it pour? She told you those were happy fangs, and you believed her. Open your eyes, friends. This is revolution.
So, was the Moon Bear King actually in the right?
And fought valiantly against
Huh.
It seems the morality here is a bit more clouded than we have thought.
You're telling me? Jeez, this almost sounds like Foundation for a sequel. Then again, unfortunately, the generals are kinda dead, except for Bull and Horse.
But personally, I think the story
she's
was.
a goddess. She probably can reform
Here
it.
you go. So the goddess found out what he was doing. Let's see.
Little bear, you made me a promise. Now be a good bear and give the Moonstone and Calibris back. Never!
No.
Cried Little Bear as he slashed wildly with his new weapon. He tried not to look at her. One more second gazing at his dear, sweet goddess, and he might give in. Or worse, ask for a hug.
Aww.
We're free from you forever, he declared.
It's not like I need you, Baka.
So the friend he was talking about wasn't Kutaro, but it was the Moon Goddess. Or was it?
Well,
Make our own kingdom of bugs.
So there you go. That's how this all started.
We're just a few
Eh.
steps away.
By the way, most of you are gonna die.
Bye.
Again, holy
What
cow,
a
talk about...
This gives a new layer of tragedy.
Now I really am beginning to wonder if... I mean, okay, yeah, the Moonbird King obviously became corrupted, but... I mean, it does seem like the Moon Goddess may not have been treating them as equals originally.
Alright, and that is our... Alright, and that is our final intermission. There you go, Dwibs. The doors are open.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm out of here, guys. Goodbye!
I have so many questions now thanks to that one last storybook.
Alright, Shiroi, why don't you recite your review of this puppet show?
Well, let's just be clear, the cat did nothing wrong.
Are you sure about that?
It depends on who was in the
Absolutely sure about that.
Alright.
Cats are assholes, it's in their nature.
Go ahead then.
This was a lot of fun. Like, the art style is pretty much the best thing about it. It's a really creative thing.
Did you like the score?
Yes, and how British this is.
Despite being done by a Japanese team.
Well, it had a British director.
Well, Japanese creators seem to like a lot of British stuff, from what I've seen in various areas.
I'm surprised there is a pastiche of sort, in a sense that despite the British narrative team, they still made things like Kutaro being a Japanese boy, instead of, blatantly shilling, oh, he's just from Northern Wales.
Or he has a Cockney accent or something.
Yeah.
And also we have Picarino, who's an American, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because her father is Uncle Sam, just in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess he's the president
of
outer space.
No,
Alright.
This was fun.
Alright, go ahead, Teo.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's incredibly creative. The story is, well, a fairy tale, so not everything is supposed to, make sense or fit in completely. But it's surprisingly deep. It has layers onto it. Not everyone is what appears to what they are. As for how Kutaro actually interacts with the world, it's a rather more simplistic, but due to how it's constructed, it makes sense. It wouldn't be out of place. Considering how it's structured, you would think it would be something done instead by Media Molecule, the guys who created Little Big Planet, Tearaway, and now Dreams.
Well, at the time they were working on Tearaway by the time when this was in development.
But because it looks right out of their style. But impressive to see Japan Studio being capable once again of doing great things with the proper direction onto it. So yeah, a great send off to the PS3, if you ask me. So close that. I don't really feel there's the need of a sequel. Maybe a spiritual successor, so maybe just another story with a similar idea for having a PS3.
This particular story wrapped itself pretty tightly anyway. I don't think there's any need to.
All right, but
about the morality thing.
Sorry, Jova. Some things are better left unanswered, I suppose.
I still feel sorry.
Also, for me, no. The cat literally did everything wrong. He is literally Satan in this story. So yeah, I'm sorry. All right, next.
Go ahead, Jova.
I just want to say this right now. Yin Yang, this is all your fault. Whether or not that was for the better of the moon or for the worse of it, I will not know. For all I know, he could have just been bored and knowing cats. That's probably why he did it. At least he got his comeuppance for it later on.
All right.
Full. I will say this, though. I mean, I overall did enjoy this. The generals are all very nice and well-oriented characters, with, of course, the running Zodiac theme. So yeah, I definitely do like the themes that they go with the bosses. The areas are all well crafted, luscious, and creative in mind and nature, with different gimmicks, puzzles, and platforming styles galore. And of course, I like the gameplay as well put. It's simple and yet intuitive. Well done. The story is definitely overall good, but man, it can get depressing. Like, holy cow, those storybooks.
It's a children's fairy tale, Jova. You're not supposed to have fun.
Oh no, even children's storybooks as of the old had fun.
I
Oh, hi, talking cricket. Now you're dead.
Well, the consolation, he literally comes back to life out of nowhere by the end of the original tale anyway. Which means all's well that ends well, but I digress, yeah. I'll admit, I am a bit stumped as to why they left it off on such a odd note with that last storybook. Technically, you don't have to read it.
It's to leave you. It's to leave you exactly like you were just left, Joe. It's to leave you questioning everything that you've done up until this point.
Well, that's the thing. It feels like maybe they had a sequel plan, and from what I've heard, they did have a sequel plan, but that got canned at some point.
In favor of Knack, baby. But I'm not sure, Jova.
I never heard of that.
Okay, Mikkel. Whether or not that sequel would have been a thing, I mean, I don't know if this needed a sequel. What I would have liked to see, though, is more games in this style, though.
Play Tearaway. Tearaway is awesome. It's a 3D platformer. You think of it as a 3D platforming, like it's also British. It's also a very British game, and it's fantastic. It has a port.
Scissor blades in that.
Yeah, it started off as a Vita game, but it has an enhanced port on the PS4. So trust me, it's one of the most underrated games of the PS4. It's a fantastic Sony exclusive.
Sounds interesting. But yeah, this overall was a very good show.
All right. As for me,
wish we could have seen more out of it. Likewise, but what's it gonna do?
All right. As for me, yeah, pretty much like I said, like the production values are all great. Patrick Doyle's score is wonderful. The art style is wonderful, Tim Burton-esque. And the gameplay, well, simple, is very well tightly designed, so it works fine for what it's doing. There are times where the jumping controls could be a bit tighter, but that's about it. It's nothing really worth getting miffed about. So yeah, it's and the story is a lot of fun because there's so much personality that is just oozing out of the characters, and it's just a lot of fun because of it. And so good job on the developers. Like Teo said, it's a really great standoff for the PS3 because remember this was the final first party PS3 title. And it's definitely a really good standoff. It's definitely one of Japan Studios' best games. Like it's one of their most unique, at the very least. So
it's also technically the last they developed, quote unquote, originally before NEC. So that also happened.
So yeah, great title. So yeah, hopefully we'll see it re-released on the PS5. Let's hope at the time of this recording. Let's hope that backwards compatible. Rumor is true. We'll see how things go, but I'm sure it will get brought remastered at some point.
We'll see.
Or at the very least emulated. We'll see how things go. If you have a PS4 and you have a good internet connection, you can play it via PlayStation Now. So there is that. If you don't want to get a PS3 for this, you can. PlayStation Now is a way you can play this game at the very least. So all right. So that was Puppeteer. I hope you enjoyed this and tune in for whatever comes next. I guess.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.